still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
So the New York starting five. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Brunson against Quickly. The kick out to Barnes. Pocket six. Sinks the triple.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Brunson against Quickly. Brunson, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
It's Dick on the wing. Defended by Bridges. There's the drive. And the rejection by Towns.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket, somewhat of a lost skill.
Now here's Brunson. Last game he had 28 points. It's up a 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 5 now.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Poeltl, the pass to Dick. Barrett against Bridges. And it's Barrett penetrated. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Here's Brunson, and he banks in the lane. He's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Dick with it, defended by Bridges. Barnes passes to Dick. Now, Quickly. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Quickly against Brunson. The 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That ties the game.
Boy, quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
Brunson goes in. Hart kicks to Towns. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
And Toronto making a change here. Olynyk's checked in to the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
And the call will be against him. Quickly. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Olynyk.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Quickly the pass to Olynyk. Barnes screen on Hart. Inside. And it's Barnes shutting it down.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Towns, no luck. Now, here's Quickly. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll be back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Quickly looking it over. Pass to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Dick.
No, Mikal Bridges, one of the best defenders in the game. Send it back.
And the defense of this Raptors team. Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Pass to Olynyk. Out to Barrett. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Oh, the speed from Brunson in transition.
Well, this is one of OG Anunoby's calling cards. His disruptive nature on the defensive end turns into transition opportunities. That is beautiful.
And the dunk by Dick.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And here's Brunson. After R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. And Barnes sends it back.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
Dick finds Barrett. Here's Dick. Defended by Bridges. Dick with it. Last time out he had 14 points. Banked in off the glass. Dick's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Brunson the pass to Towns. Toronto grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Barnes outside. Olynyk against Anunoby. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Raptors. Pass to Olynyk. They get a hand on it. Barnes outside. In the corner, Barrett with it. Stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Tick in the corner. Misses the 3. New York leading by 5. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still yet to score. Barnes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Brunson off the dribble. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Toronto. Barrett for 3. The offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Chris Boucher. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
This is his first free throw of the game.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Dick. And again, Toronto no up. Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Anunoby's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the Pistons out in Detroit. That one's starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.
This is a game everyone...
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Knicks.
It's all been gravy, baby.
Thank you for being with us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
There's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Mitchell Robinson, Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then there's Achua. And it's Ryan in at the 3. The Knicks leading by 8. Now McBride. And it's good for 2. McBride's got the first bucket of the third here for New York.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Boucher.
Well, Chris Boucher, the ability to score, even though there's bodies around him, that's an impressive finish.
Payne with it, now guarded by Pirtle. Pirtle with the steal. Barrett wide open, he fires. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Here's Payne. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Over to the wing. Knocks it loose. And the dunk by Boucher.
Well, you can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical. Makes that finish look easy.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And Toronto making a change. Quickly's checked in. The Knicks leading by 4. McBride passes to Achua. Robinson a screen on Boucher. Here's Achua. Out to the right wing. Here's Ryan. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Payne finds Robinson. Payne with it. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Payne's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. Pass to Boucher. Now quickly. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Ryan the pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Now here's quickly. Guarded closer. .109 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Boucher.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ryan the pass to Payne. Now here's Achua. Boucher defending. Spins. Pass to Payne to the inside. Robinson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Back to Quickly. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Payne. Here's Achua. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Achua's got his first basket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Quickly. Stolen by Quickly. He takes it in. Can't hit from in close. It'll count. And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. And it's Mobo in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. Barnes sets a screen for Dick. Pass to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges for 3. The putback. Toronto grabs the miss. Hurdle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Anunoby against Quickly. Barnes screen on Anunoby. That one goes. Count it.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Friday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Towns a screen on Quickly. Runs in the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Towns with the bucket.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Quickly against Brunson. They set the pick. Barnes outside. Just 5 on the clock. That's the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Oh, my goodness. What an answer from Scotty Barnes. Drills the comeback triple. Stop it.
Brunson finds Bridges. Anunoby right side. Barnes against Towns. Pass to Hart. Tries the spin move. New York needs to get off a shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Raptors trail by 6. Quickly with it, now guarded by Towns. Pirtle, the pass to Dick. Barnes outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Scotty Barnes in the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Releases. Not as good off the back rim and in. Towns has got 24.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Back to Barnes. To the middle. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
One thing you know about RJ, if there's a shot to be taken, even in a big-time moment, he will step in.
Brunson against Quickly. And Brunson, here we go.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And here's Brunson. Hart with the screen on Quickly. Brunson finds Anunoby. It falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Pass to Pirtle. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded by Anunoby. Brunson against Quickly. A shot that time, not on target. Here's Dick. The wing jumper off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And so it's the Knicks with the win.
right, BA, and the thing that you want most is to find out where inspiration is going to come from. You don't want to rely on your coaching staff and use the coach's verbiage to get you going. Some player is going to stand up and stand out tonight, and like a weather vane, things can just shift, and with a win here tonight, a team could go on a little bit of a roll to reestablish some of their confidence for the rest of the season.
And here's Memphis' starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward position.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Here's Quickly, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Knocked away. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Wells. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Edey, covered by Pirtle, and stolen by Barrett. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Desmond Bane.
Yeah, Barrett is a strong finisher, so don't expect a little bit of contact to stop him cold.
And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Barrett a screen on Jackson. Barnes passes to Barrett. Back to Barnes. Clock at 6. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And that one drops.
Barrett does a good job there just creating the shot for himself. He is a scorer.
Quickly against Morant. Here's Edey. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Outside Barrett. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Morant with it. He's picked up.
Oh man, just
gets
it
down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here. Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Now here's Morant. He had 25 points in his last game. Edey, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Barrett. 6 points for him. Here's Dick. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league. Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
6 to shoot. Morant, the pass to Jackson. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. They set the screen from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. They get it again. Kicks it out to Barnes. Barrett, a screen on Jackson. Back to Barrett. Here's the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 9.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
Morant. Rebound, Toronto. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was in Memphis.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Pass to Barnes. This one for 3. That shot off. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Toronto. 11. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the small forward position.
RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance, and he worked to create that opening.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night here. And in the second game of a back-to-back, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game, but the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled. The players spoke up and the league listened.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Right wing. Here's Wells. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Toronto leading by 4. Pass to quickly. Barnes against Jackson. Puts up a 3. Back to Barnes. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And Barrett taking on a different role in that possession, showing his versatility on the screen roll.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The 3 from quickly. Here's Dick. Uses the glass on the layup. Dick's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Morant. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Payne against Barrett. Back to Payne. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Unloads. They grab their own miss. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Jackson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 to fall. Jackson's got 5.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
The 3 from quickly. The rebound by Edey.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Dick. Jacks up a 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Raptors lead by 3.
That's relentless energy from Scotty Barnes, just all over the offensive glass.
Now here's Morant. Edey for three. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. For three, Barrett. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant with the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that's Morant for you, not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Barrett. 55 seconds left in the first half. And it's quickly with a miss. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. On the wing, Bane. Edey for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Edey's got his second bucket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game. Boucher's checked in for Barnes. Long range from the inbound. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Huff, guarded by Barrett. Huff, the pass to Morant. Quickly with a rebound. Boucher finds Olynyk to the paint. And stolen by Bane. From deep, Morant. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Memphis ahead, up 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come. And now we get to check out the top performers from. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got R.J. Barrett, Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Boucher in at the 4-man spot. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Pass to Poeltl, and he banks in the layup. Poeltl's got his first basket.
Yeah, 7-footers, it's a great idea to live around the hoop, and that's where Poeltl has set up camp.
Here's Smart, driving to the basket, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Jackson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto. Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Memphis leading by 4. Pass to Huff, down low. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Huff. LaRavia comes in for Aldama. And it's Vince Williams in for Jackson. Smart looking around. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable. Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Conchar, the pass to Aldama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Aldama's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Mitchell. And he drives in, deflects the pass. Pass to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. Mitchell misses. Grizzlies lead by 5. Here's Pippen. Sends it home from three-point land. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Mitchell, good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
And it's Mitchell penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 8. And so Smart will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, leading by 5. Pass to Conchar. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Pippen. Rebound Toronto. Right side Mitchell to the paint. Pirtle with the ball. Brown in the high post. Pass to Abaji. Here's Mobo. Goes back up. Conchar pulls it in. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Aldama. And here's Conchar, covered by Pirtle. Conchar can't hit. Here's Abaji. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Memphis ahead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Luke Kennard out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Raptors trail by 5. On the wing quickly, hounded by Moran. Outside Barrett. On the wing quickly. Pass to Pirtle from deep. It's deflected. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Here's Dick. Morant with it. Outside Bain. Barrett against Jackson. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Quickly drives in. Right side, Barrett. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Using some muscle there on the finish. I like seeing Barrett be active inside.
Morant looking for an opening. It's rebounded by Barrett.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
From about 19, uses the glass to drop it in. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
RJ's instincts are to score, and his instincts are taking over right now.
Looking to get it going. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Here's Quickly. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward. That's what he does, rock solid at the line.
Morant against Quickly. Pass to Wells. Up top, Morant. Out to the wing. Edey for 3. Sinks the tray.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Back to Quickly. The 3. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Memphis leading by 6. Here's Morant. Quickly with a rebound. For Toronto, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. A 3, Barrett. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, Barrett not giving up and making a difference.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. To the inside. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot. And Quickly is made for these moments. He takes huge pride in knocking down the big ones.
Outside Bane. There's the triple. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barrett finds Quickly. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lots of room. Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett to tie it up. The shot is off. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Bane. Here's Edey. Back to Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shoots over Barnes. Rejected by Barnes. And it's Edey missing. It's all come down to this. One critical possession.
NBA, you can feel the intensity in this arena. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Temples checked in for Quickly. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
12 seconds left in the game. And here's Morant. Jackson for 3. No good from 3-point range. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Puts it up off the inbound. Oh! possession is ended, and we are glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now Morant manning the backcourt. We'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. Now here's Morant. Left side Bane. Fires from deep. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Barrett can't hit. Memphis has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Pass to Edey. And here's Bane. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Jackson on the wing. And another shot. Chalk up 2 there.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Quickly from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Barrett. On the wing, Grady Dick. Lets the 3 fly. And the Raptors miss again. Grizzlies lead by 4. Pass to Jackson. We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by and what has been a great one. Clock at 6. Here's Edey. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
From deep, Bane. Not going to go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's the screen. Driving in. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Grady Dick picks one up.
And what concentration from Bane. Hit, and he still makes it.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from deep so far in OT. Barrett, he's open. And stolen by Jackson. Moran against Quickly. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Dick. It's good on the putback. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Memphis with the ball. Here's Wells. And again it's Memphis missing. And so here is Toronto.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Wells. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Thank you, Scotty Barnes.
Here's Edey. Fires away from way outside. No good. And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second wind.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period.
team's confidence to start the season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward. And that one's good. Brunson.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
On the wing, Bane. Defended by Bridges.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Brunson surveying the D. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And stolen by Anunoby. This one for 3. They grabbed their own miss. Bridges outside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. On deep, Brunson.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Here's Brunson following the score by Memphis from the arc. Fires the 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Shoots. And it's Morant missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Bane. Five on the clock. It's good from long range. Bane's got 5 now.
He used to catch defenders off guard with his range, but now everyone knows that Bane is a marksman.
Brunson against Morant. Brunson the pass to Hart. The shot from the low post is good.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Morant outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind. This is what Morant does so well. No one can stay in front of him.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Morant. Morant against Brunson. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. The Knicks with the lead. Towns wide open. Bridges outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
The top two things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. "12 seconds left to play in the first. And he drives in. Hart. That three off the mark. Morant left side. Gets a very good look and converts. Morant's got 9. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. Going on an absolute... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Edey. He had 16 points in the win against San Antonio.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future. Oh, wow. Okay, job turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Morant. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 5. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Wells. Drops in the layup for 2.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bane against Bridges. Launches it from deep. Edey can hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Raptors. Morant outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Now, here's Bane. He's got 5. Will it go? Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Morant. 11 points in the game. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Out to Brunson. Bridges for 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Jackson from long range hits the 3-point bomb. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day one. That's his 2nd, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A 3rd, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Puff's jacked in, and Santi Aldama is subbed in for Jackson. Now, here's Anunoby. And here's Brunson. Here's Towns. Hart with it. Spins. Shoots over Aldama. Hart, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Aldama gets the bucket. The Knicks leading by 10. Here's Brunson. He's got 23.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Anunoby. The Grizzlies pull it in. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the 2nd of this 2-game road trip. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's New York. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the 2nd half of basketball right after this.
Low assist numbers pop out to me. It's a big flashing sign that these guys are being selfish. The only way they're going to get back at...
All right, guys, let's swing. And that's a halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Mitchell Robinson out there with Achua. Then it's Payne. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Ryan in at the 3. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Now here's Smart. From downtown, Robinson pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
McBride finds Achua. And the 3 ball is good. Achua's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
17-foot shot on the way. Jackson misses. New York leading by 13. Here's Payne. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ryan. Puts up a deep 3. Payne can't hit. And for Memphis, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And Jackson gets it to go.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Payne. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 13. Now here's Jackson. Tight defense on him. The Knicks pull it in.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Outside for Robinson. Inside. Here's Ryan. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
That one good for 2. And so here is New York. 15-point game. From 12 feet out. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now here's Payne. 17-point lead, their biggest. Back to McBride. Clock at 6. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Smart. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Smart's got his first points of the night. Achua inside. Aldama's there. McBride. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now here's Kennard. Connects from 3-point range. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Robinson a screen on Kennard. Payne gets a wide open look. Here's Robinson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
And it's in there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Payne. Good work there as it goes. Bane's got 7.
This is the defense Bane attracts, and he's superb at fending them off.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Robinson finds Achua. From 18 feet away, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And so it's New York taking a 19-point lead into the break from the field. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from...
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Achua, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And a wide open look for Bane. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The second Bane touches that ball, he wants to shoot.
To the right side. Here's McBride. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Now here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Let's go. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Hart. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. They get it again. Now here's Wells. Here's Jackson. And that one drops for him.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 4th quarter now. We're about 1.5 minutes in. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Back to Anunoby. Now Brunson. 5 to shoot. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Now Bane. 3-pointer. And they recover it. Pass to Wells. Latrey. Now Bane. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
Just way out there. Bane stretching the range.
And it's hard penetrating.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Morant for 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. The Knicks leading by 14. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Morant. Towns a screen on Morant. Here's Brunson. No good with the wing jumper. Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Now here's Morant for 3. Here's Edey, defended by Hart. Good on the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those 3s. Cat, get the easy one.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. It just makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Jackson from long range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. He gets it in there. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis, trailing by 13. Edey can't hit. And the Knicks with possession here. A deep 3 from Towns. New York, no good that time either. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Looking to end his cold spell, and Towns throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Brunson with a clean look. That's good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers.
off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Barrett in at the 3. Now here's Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Barrett. Now here's Anunoby. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break, New York. And Towns slams it home.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Here's quickly. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Barrett from deep. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now here's Brunson. And it's Brunson again missing. Quickly with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Quickly against Bridges. And that one's good. Quickly.
Boy, when Quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
And Brunson gets it to go.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
9-6.
Outside Dick. Drives to the hoop. Hard against Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Inside. Outside Dick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bridges. Dick with a miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Barrett up top. Anunoby covering. Barrett against Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Anunoby. Releases. Towns with a rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Emmanuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Anunoby for 3. Nails it from 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
It's Barrett on the wing. Anunoby covering. Outside Barrett. 3-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 6. And here's Brunson from the arc. They get it back. 44 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Spins. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Barrett can't hit.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
From behind the arc. And Quickly gets the 3. Quickly's got 9.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
Well, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Quickly passes to Barnes, and the layup is good. Barnes has got his second basket on the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. New York out in front. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Quickly. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
Out to Bridges. Towns on a screen. From the top of the key. Bridges misses. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
Now here's Barrett. Still no points.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Now here's Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Fires the 3. And again, the Knicks missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
Brunson assertive on the take. It's good. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Barrett, a screen on Brunson. Quickly passes to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Outside Barrett. High arcing shot. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick and roll action.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Well, Emmanuel quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates, and defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Raptors trail by 12. Here's Lobo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mobo's gotten his first points of the night. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brunson surveys. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
That's his first personal.
Here's Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. It's a 14-point game. Their next game, playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And here's New York now. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Mitchell into the lane. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. 41 seconds left to play in the half. Hart with a screen on Mitchell. It's Bridges on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Well, you love to see Bridges keep the pressure on the defense and draw the contact.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Hart. Ryan, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Both shots good from the strike. Mitchell against Payne. Achua with a screen on Brown. Here's McBride. And that one dropped for him. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
And so it's New York. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Raptors.
You can do everything else, but if...
That's it for us.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The big men for him. Olynyk and Pirtle. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Shed in at the point. Outside McBride. 4-3. Kept alive. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, PA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back. Boy, so assertive off the catch. Bruce Brown ready to rise and fire on the pass.
And here's Payne outside. New York, again, can't hit.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Pass to Shed. It's Olynyk, high post. Down low, tipped. 6 to shoot. Fast break, New York. Here's Achua, guarded by Olynyk, and down it goes. 2 points.
Length, athleticism, Achua, tough matchup on the interior.
With the drive, here's Shed, and he converts the layup. Shed's got his first 2 points of the night.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And here's Payne outside. Pass to McBride. The 3. Shot clock at 6. Outside Payne.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From the arc. Here's Ryan from downtown. Sinks it from distance. Ryan's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Raptors trail by 12.
D3, 41.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Rebounded by Payne.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Achua, and the layup is good off the glass. Achua's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here's Payne outside. And again, New York with the triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Here's Shed, driving inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And it's Shed missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you. The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
Here's Barrett. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Towns for three, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New York up. And we take a listen in now to Tom Tip.
Keep digging, man. Keep fighting. Keep fighting.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the 5, down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Hart passes to Bridges. Oh, they get a hand on it. And now the Raptors on the break. He goes up. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
It's stolen by Barnes.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Offensive rebound, Barrett. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Anunoby passes to Hart. And here's Bridges. Up top, Anunoby. Towns on a screen. Anunoby finds Towns. 5 to shoot. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Puts up a 3. And it's Barrett with the 3.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Towns is screen on quickly. Brunson passes to Bridges. This one for 3. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges. Brunson's got 19 points. Quickly against Brunson. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dick. And there's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Quickly against Brunson. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
A touch under 2.5 minutes to pass now here in the 4th. Basket's good. And so here is Toronto, down by 12. Goes up at the elbow. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel quickly ready to do just that.
And it's Brunson missing. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. The lead now in single digits. Lobo's gotten 4 this quarter.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Quickly from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. And here's Brunson from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
It's stolen by Hart. Here's Anunoby. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 12.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with the elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Here's Quickly. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Knicks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Back to Quickly. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Second team foul.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th personal foul. First team foul.
Quickly against Brunson. Now here's Quickly. He's closely guarded. Has to Dick. Second chance effort. And he lays it in.
Dick from R.J. Barrett.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Bridges outside. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
defense. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Jaren Jackson.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Barnes can't get it to go. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap. Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Now here's Morant. Here's Edey. Oh, good on the 3. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
Yeah, look, those careless fouls will drive a coach nuts. You've got to be disciplined and tied together to have success.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David. Morant with it, guarded now by Barnes.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
Drives to the hoop. Morant with the steal. Fires for 3. Jackson passes to Wells for the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
On the wing, Bane. Dick defending. And again, Memphis no good. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against San Antonio. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the Raptors pick up 2. Morant against Quickly, just 5 on the clock. Jackson with the screen. Here's Edey. It's rebounded by Dick. Right there, the defense. They're clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Now here's Barnes. 23 points for him the last game against New York. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the dunk by Wells.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Toronto leading by 5. Here's quickly. Barnes outside. And that one is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There's the screen. A 3 from Morant. Second shot opportunity. Edey gets the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now, here's quickly.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Aldama gets the bucket.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Raptors up by 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Raptors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. After back-to-back 50-win season stand, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Outside Pippen. Payne for 3. And no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position. And so many different ways Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Pass to Aldama. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Pippen, and Pippen slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Ball's knocked loose. Clark outside. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Payne for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Bane's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
It's stolen by Aldama. And stolen by Barnes. In the corner, Barrett with it. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Bane finds Clark. Back to Bane. And a miss there on the triple. In Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Here's Quickly. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Here's Bain. Clark, the pass to Williams. Pass to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bain for 3. No good on that one. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Santi Aldama. Wells comes in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Pippen.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
Boucher with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Olynyk sets a screen for Boucher. Pass to Dick. Quickly with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And a wide open look for Payne. And it's Memphis with another.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Dick finds Barrett. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 7. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bain passes to Jackson. Bain sets the screen for Jackson. The shot's good.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Boucher. Pass to Olynyk. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. That'll do it for the first half. Raptors lead by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picked.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Raptors. That is more than enough of us. Let's sit.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Brown, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Edey can't hit. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Mobo. And the layup falls. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, on a scale of 1 to say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Morant. They set the pick. Pass to Abaji. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now here's Wells. He's covered closely. There's Jackson with the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Jackson's got 7 points.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Mobo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside for Jackson. Shoots the 3. Bain passes to Wells. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Another shot, and it goes down 2 points. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, usually a guy who's more inside or out beyond the arc. But the mid-range isn't an area that Jackson Jr. needs to avoid.
Morant against Mitchell. Off on the layup. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Smart's checked in for the Grizzlies. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Here's Walter, guarded by Smart.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Morant looking around for the lead. That one doesn't drop. Raptors with the lead. Here's Walter. Wells grabs the miss.
Well, you got to be able to finish stronger than that, but credit the defense for doing just enough to throw him off.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Pass to Abaji. Olynyk with it. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Olynyk doing his best brick wall impression. Was still able to wiggle free for the score.
Edey gets the bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Shed, guarded by Morant. Here's Walter. And foul on the shots. Folks, the coach's challenge has been.
First team. At the line for the Raptors, Walter.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul, and it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh. Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Smart deciding where to go with it. And a foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. And
anticipated the play and got there first.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Edey. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Toronto ahead, up by 2. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Memphis trailing here. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Barrett at the 3. They set the screen. Here's Edey. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Barnes. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Out to Barrett. They get it back. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
And that's just using his sprint to fight for that rebound. And then Barnes able to send it back.
Raptors leading by 5. Barrett finds quickly. Now Dick. Kennard covering. Out to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Pippen. Jackson a screen on Pirtle. Pippen with it. And now by Barnes. Pirtle with the steal. Barnes looking around. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Pass to Pippen. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Basket good. Raptors leading by 7. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Some changes for Memphis. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Barnes can't get it to go.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Morant going inside.
One thing the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
Here's quickly, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Jackson from long range. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Back to Jackson, and stolen by Barnes. Down low, and the dunk by Pirtle.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
At the top of the key, Wells. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense. Barnes, he can be a producer. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Raptors.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Barnes.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Barnes outside. Barrett with this screen on Jackson. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And the Raptors call time here. They're leading by 12. Guys, your thoughts?
And the game pretty much over. Curious time out here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Puts it up off the inbound. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Now, New York starting 5. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in a 2-guard. They set a pick. Here's Brunson outside.
Great defensive activity there from Morant, making that a difficult shot.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Morant. He played a great game against San Antonio. Six to shoot. Here he goes. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Brunson against Morant. Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. Out to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bain. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock him down.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Taylor Jenkins had a few moments to share with me, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. From deep, Morant. And the call over the back.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Brunson passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And here are the Knicks. They've scored 10 straight. Here's Brunson. Counted. Brunson's got 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Towns. Anunoby's got his second bucket on the night. Grizzlies trail by 16. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their...
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Brunson passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Here's Edey. In his last outing, 16 points for him. On target from range.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And Brunson, here we go. And he makes it on the layup. 9 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Brunson against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Morant, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Outside Brunson. Tries the spin move. Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. Outside Anunoby. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Anunoby's got 8.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
And it's Morant again missing.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Bridges. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Hunting for opportunities, leading to... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
So on the floor for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Brunson taking his time here. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Outside Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Brunson can't connect from short range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
New York leading by 18. To the inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. He drops it from range. Anunoby's got 11.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Left side Morant. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hart. Brunson with it, guarded by Morant, and that one's good for Brunson.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And Morant gets double teamed. Shoots over Hart. Morant, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step here.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Down low. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Morant against Brunson. And out of bounds, the Knicks will take it. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Josh Hart.
What a nice trend has been for him in regards to rebounding. He's been attacking the glass these past few months. His numbers are way higher, and that makes him a more effective all-around contributor.
Here's Brunson outside. Offensive rebound. Bridges outside. Spins. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Morant. And again, it's Memphis missing. Knicks leading by 21. Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. And stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Edey. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Brunson outside. Now here's Bridges. Here's Anunoby, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You can kind of feel the energy coming off of Anunoby right now. He's locked in and ready to continue his attack.
Morant looking for an opening. To the paint. Here's Edey. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Edey's got 9 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Brunson outside. Drills it from deep.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Morant with it. Give him 8. Driving to the basket. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. New York shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
First personal foul.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Shooting for New York.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Wells. It'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the New York Knicks. A huge 20. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah.
And now here's something that does it for half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
They've got Gigi Jackson. He's out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Huff in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. New York has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's McBride. Misses the 3. Memphis with the ball. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Aldama. No good on the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
5 on the clock. From about 16, and he gets the bucket. Aldama's got his first points in this one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Pippen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
No one covering.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Pippen. Excellent D there from Payne.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Outside McBride. Nice form on the 20-footer. McBride's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The speed of Smart's drive is really something. I mean, he is cooking them right now.
Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
And they're on the break. Here's Achua. And he lays it in. Achua's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And Achua using that speed in the open court.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 1:21 left to play in the third. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Huff. Achua with a rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Grizzlies foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Payne. No made baskets yet. Goes up from the top of the key. The putback. Huff pulls it in. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Aldama, no good. For New York, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. A nice shot by McBride.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Looking to win the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Achua. Here's Robinson. Soft touch off the glass. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Offensive board. And a big finish by Robinson.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Here's Pippen. Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And the basket by Payne.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
Morant with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Puts it up. Payne, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Three-pointer, Bridges tries to save it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Payne. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the basket by Towns.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The three from Bane. And another three from Memphis.
It's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Morant. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hart can't hit. Pass to Edey. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention. There are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Morant against Brunson. Good D by Brunson. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Bridges down low, guarded by Bane. Towns can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Every year, Anunoby seems to gain more and more confidence, especially in his jump shot.
Here's Edey, covered by Towns, and the shot goes in.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Hart with a screen on Morant, and here's Brunson from the arc. Out to Bridges. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Pass to Edey. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 11. Anunoby finds Towns. Knocks it loose.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Here's Towns. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Edey. And Memphis shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Bane, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Bane into the lanes, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Towns finds Hart.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for New York, Josh Hart. 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Ace. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and